The following takes place between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m.
Okay, just finished weighing out the grains. Got our salt additions in there as well. There we go. 15 litres, about 72 degrees. I find that 6 or 7 degrees I lose. And when I mash in, let's do it. We are 65.2 degrees. That is pretty much bang on.
It's Brewday. This is it. This is the sour beer Brewday. That's sour for anyone that's doesn't know what my accent I just said there. Sour. It's the sour beer. Yeah, it's the one I've been promising / threatening for the last few weeks. I've made a little bit of a change though. The original plan was to do a rye New England IPA, which I did the last time, and then which turned out fantastic by the way. And then we'll do a sour version of that, and then I can see what the difference is between the two. Now I've decided to change my mind because I was pulling myself off a pint from the kegerator. I noticed that the other tap has a rye beer on, so I was thinking that if I had 3 rye beers on top, that might be pushing it a little bit. And yeah, I'm also a little bit low on rye. I do have some, but not as much as I put in the last beer, so that's probably a little blessing in disguise. So I've decided to go with a fruit sour, so that's I've been drinking a lot on of late, and there was loads and loads on at the beer festival in Newcastle. So that's what I'm going to do, but it's not just any kind of fruit beer. We are going to be doing a sour version of the Mango Lassie IPA. So last year I got sent a beer mail from John Anderson, aka Abbey Homebrew. Keep going to say 99 Ulysses 99, but it's not that. He sent me the recipe, which is very good. Thanks for that, John. That's going to be incredibly useful because I based my recipe on that. It's not exactly the same, but it's it's pretty close. But then the main difference, obviously, is that we're going to be kettle souring beforehand. So the plan is that we are going to do the mash. We're doing the mash right now, which you've seen already. There's about 10 minutes left on it, and we're doing a 90-minute mash just to try and get the efficiency up a little bit because I'm in the we're still using the Buffalo here. I'm not using the Robo Brew as yet, so I'm just trying to get a bit more extra out of the mash if I can to see what I'm trying to get aiming for over 6%, 6.2 possibly. I can't see it going much further than that, but we'll find out. We'll find out what happens. So we're doing the mash now. We're then going to chill the wort down to the pitching temperature, which is the pitching temperature of this, which is the sour pitch Lalmand, which is about 35 degrees. It says between 30 and 40 degrees, so that's 86 to 104 Fahrenheit. We are also going to put the lactic acid in at that point, just before I pitch. I haven't put any lactic acid in now. The pH is still sitting in front of me here. It's 5.5 of the mash. That's just using salts. It's not. I didn't want to put anything in beforehand because I didn't want to kind of lose control of basically the recipe said I needed 16 milliliters of lactic acid to get it down to 4.5 pH, which is the pitching temperature before you pit to do this. Pitching temperature, whatever. So that seems like quite a lot. I've never put that amount of lactic acid in. It's usually 4 or 5 mils. But we'll see. We'll see what it does. I'm going to do it in stages, so we're not just dumping in like loads and loads of lactic acid. Otherwise, it could turn out badly wrong. So that's the plan. You'll see that anyway in about 10 minutes. If I don't, I can keep talking for another 10 minutes, and then suddenly that alarm will go off, and we'll be in trouble. That is the plan then, and then I'm going to leave it for somewhere between 24 to 48 hours. Now, I've seen videos where it has gone into 3 days before they get the pH to drop to where they want it to be. It's half term. I've got a few days off here, so I have the time. If it goes into the 3rd day, that's not a problem. Then that's going to be Saturday, so it's fine. Thursday now, so we've got time. Did I say 10 minutes on the watch? Shit. Not let me talk for 10 minutes. Okay, the situation is that some numpty, who shall remain nameless, forgot to put any sparge butter on. So that person has now, he's now been asked to leave, and we shall say no more about it. So yeah, the sparge is now on finally, so it's going to be a little 20-minute batch sparge. I'm going to bring the other wort outside, start boiling, to try and get that up, and then I'll put the sparge butter in. We'll get the boil 10 minutes and then into the fridge. So that should be it. Okay, that is the end of the sparge. Just going to get it in here, which is just time because it's starting to boil. So let's try and be quick like this. Wort chiller's in, we've had a boil, we give it 10 minutes and then we start chilling it down. Okay, chiller's on. Let's get it down to 35 degrees. Okay, so we're in the fermenter now. This is going to be my souring fermenter from now on, so let's take a pH. I haven't added anything as yet. Let's see what it is. I don't know if you can see this or not, probably too far away. 5.5, 5.6, whatever. So we have our lactic acid, and I have my little pipette. I bought this like 30 years ago, thinking that'll be handy to have, that'll come in handy one day. That day is finally here 3 years later. But it has all the markings down it in 1 mil. So that is very handy. So we'll do 5 mils at a time, so I'll wait that. 4.55, I think that'll do nicely. 4.56, yeah, that's gonna do. So let's get this open. Yeah, that's what it looks like inside. It's this kind of yellowy powder, for anyone that wants to know. Very difficult to see. That's it. It's too late to turn back now. And let's get this in the fridge.
The following takes place between 3 p.m. and 4 p.m.
Okay, 24 hours later, you can see that 29.4. When I was in last night, it was 31, so it's struggling to get up to 35. But yeah, I'm going to take a pH reading now. Now, I know it's not really necessary for me to put it in star sound, but I just thought, just in case, you never know. What is that reading anyway? 2.65 star sound. Okay, I can smell it. I can smell something. Hold on, let me see if I can get the lid off. I'll pause it. Okay, there's what's inside. Not a lot of action. It smells like something is happening, but it doesn't look like it. Hold on. God, you need hands like an octopus to do this. Okay, it's going in. What is it? I don't know. It's definitely in the liquid. 3.44. Wow, it looks like it's done. Excellent. Okay, we're just going to let it boil away there for, I know it's been 10-15 minutes. Nothing in it. The smell that's coming off it, yeah, you can definitely smell that it's sour. So this is our first top drop, so I'm only going to do a 30-minute addition here. So this is the Chinook. As far as the day goes, it's kind of dark and
grim and cold and stuff. It's really the complete opposite of yesterday. It was really nice and sunny. Yeah, lovely. I've cut the grass there as well too, so at least when the wife comes home she'll think I've done something rather than just wasting the day, which is exactly what I've done. Okay, 10 minutes to go. Every time I walk out that door I get this smell. Okay, this is citra and some yeast nutrient in there. Let's get it in there. 10 minutes. I'll show you this then. This is going in 5 minutes. I'm not going to take any video footage of it because it's absolutely freezing out there. This is 500 grams of lactose and 500 grams of maltodextrin, so that is going to just make the body go oomph, so to speak. Okay, that is flame out, so that is a mix of mosaic and citra. In there, that is going to be, I don't know, 20 minutes. I'm going to leave it for. Trying to get this finished and into the fermenting fridge before it gets dark, ideally. Okay, that is the end of the brew day. And there is our reading. So we are 1068, which is down a few points on the recipe, which is not unusual for me. I don't know, I mean I was racing to get everything done before it got dark. It's completely dark outside now, and the rain's on, you can probably hear in the background. So I was racing to get through everything before then, so we had to go a bit Duckworth Lewis kind of towards the end because we were losing light. So perhaps that's a fact of efficiency, I don't know. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. 1068 anyway. So let's give it a bit of a taste here first before we pitch our yeast. It smells. It doesn't smell as intensely sour as it was when it was just boiling. Maybe because there's a load of hops in it. Oh wow. Even without that being fermented, that's quite nice. That is actually quite nice. Very strange. You really get that lovely kind of tartness. The kind of the tang, I call it. That's nice. This could be good. This could be good. Could be terrible as well too, but you know. I'm hopeful because that has got that little bit of sharpness, that little bit of flavour. That is, I'm hopeful. So, in terms of the yeast then, we have got Vermont ale yeast. I believe this is the Conan strain. As everyone keeps talking about Conan. So, I mean, if it turns out like this beer, that's awesome. It's going to be seriously fruity. I mean, this beer, the Vermont strain is kind of, it's a bit like the 644. Maybe not as aggressive as 644, because 644 could bloody ferment out stainless steel. But I think it's similar from basically from tasting that, because it's the only beer I've had that's in it. But immediately, you do get that intense fruitiness. So that's what we want. We want that intense fruitiness. We're going to dump a load of mango into it. We're going to do a couple of big dry hops on it, and fingers crossed, because this could be a winner. So, on that bombshell, should never say stuff like that. Should never say stuff like that. On that bombshell, I'm away. I'll see you next week.
Please, Jack. Please.
Give me a name and I'll end this quickly.
I don't know anything, Jack. Torture me all you want. I don't want to. But you're actually going to torture me.
Give me the name! Who gave the order? All you gotta do is give me the name.
It was helpless Ginger. It was helpless Ginger, bro. You don't want to tell me what to do, please, Jack.